You almost 30 years in the game.
Yeah. I
Man.
can't believe I'm this old now. I can't believe I'm old. I'm old now.
28
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah,
Wow,
it
92.
flew by.
So you were, now I'm not going to say discovered, but Adele Givens kind of put you on. She brought you up on stage. That's how you started?
Yeah, at the open mic at All Jokes Aside back in the day.
Yeah.
She was emceeing on the Wednesday night, and you know, I did it one time before at college. I went to Triton Junior College,
Okay.
and I did real good on stage, but I didn't win because I cracked a fat joke, and one of the judges was fat, and she took it personally. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
got to be careful.
right, I
especially
learned the
nowadays.
politics right away.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know what? You are no stranger to the stage, man. Your credits are amazing. I was looking at your bio the other day. I'm like, dang, he did that. He did that. I'm going to just brag on you just a little bit. TV and films. Think Like a Man 2. You do MTV's Wild 'N Out. You were on The Tonight Show. And not only did you do your comedy, but you actually sat on the couch. That's really huge. A lot of comics don't do that.
Yeah.
Showtime at the Apollo. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on. You also are on Adult Swim TV series, Black Jesus.
Yeah.
That's hilarious every time I see that. And then you got your own internet radio show.
Yeah, 5150.
5150.
5150.
Yep.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So what is your ultimate goal? You've done the TV. You've done small screen, big screen. You've been to just about every festival around the world, comedy related. What is your ultimate goal?
I want to try to start making my own movies.
Ooh.
Because I know that if I'm given the opportunity to put my thing out there the way it needs to be put out there, it'll be a success.
Yeah.
Because there's a different story that needs to be told. I mean, you know, I'm not knocking anything that's going on right now, but I think what I have to say would be a breath of fresh air to the movie industry.
Okay, but without giving your idea, because you know somebody might snatch it. I don't want somebody taking your.
I ain't gonna
movie
never run out of
storyline.
ideas, all you idea snatchers.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, what type of movie would a comedian make? Like, what is it that you're trying to change the narrative about our community? What would you do?
Well, I think like the good guys and the bad guys are always in the same category. I would want to do a movie where the bad guy is the cheating girl, while a guy is dating this girl who has a girlfriend. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And her girlfriend is the bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you on a whole nother level.
I'm just saying, it's like there are
Right,
ways
right.
to switch this thing up. You know what I'm saying? The predictable bad guy thing is kind of played out in my eyes.
Okay.
Let's have some other
So
bad
you would
guys.
flip it so that
Yeah.
people jaws drop like what?
That's right.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
And it would be a comedy, of course.
Of course, it's gonna be a comedy.
Okay, that makes a lot of
A
sense.
drama comedy, a dramedy.
Dramedy.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. What is your style of comedy for the benefit of those who have never seen you? I think you're hilarious. I've seen you a few times over the years. Your facial expressions, your gestures, that's funny alone.
Thank you.
Not to mention the content, of course. But for someone who's never seen Corey Holcomb from Chicago do comedy, what would you say your style is?
I think I'm a relationship specialist.
Yeah, that you are.
But it's not conventional. It's different. Teaching couples to get away from each other is something that I take pride in, because a lot of times we are around a person we like and not who we need to be with. And I emphasize that at my show. So all you couples need to come this week and be reminded you're around each other because you like each other, but are you around the person you need to be with? Which is the person you need to be around, because as we get older, like turns into nothing.
Yeah.
Turns
yeah.
into courthouse,
Wow.
court dates.
Yeah.
That's what like turns into. But if you pick a quality person, you know what I'm saying? And if you, a lot of times people need to be reminded, yo, I need to get with somebody who's really down with me.
Yes.
That's better.
True
They
story.
need to teach that in college, I think. How
Of course,
to
when it-
find a quality person to be around.
That's a good idea, Corey, while you playing. That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Seriously.
There's so many people who have degrees and
Yeah.
they got everything to be successful in this world,
Yeah.
but they have no idea how to pick a mate. And if you don't know how to pick a mate, your degree means nothing, because your degree will be compromised in the courthouse. Have you ever
Okay.
thought about that?
And they actually get credit for that, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You got everything going on for you, intelligent-wise for your vocation, but you don't know how to pick a mate. So it doesn't matter if you're a rocket scientist. You picked the wrong mate, so your rocket science degree is going to be compromised in the courthouse because you didn't know who to pick.
Oh my goodness. So, a lot of artists that we play, they write songs about their personal lives. Is that true with comedians too? Like sometimes when you're talking about these relationship issues and stuff, is that something that is happening in your world for real, or you just make up stuff?
R&B is one thing, but a lot of times with entertainers, especially comedians, most of them are ashamed to tell you who they really are.
Oh.
Because
really?
Yeah, it's a lot of degenerates.
Oh, okay.
On the comedian side of the game.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not ashamed to tell you who I am. I got a long way to go. And I'm an OG. But
Yeah.
I got a long way to go to get it together.
Okay.
And I know if you tell people who you are from the jump, can't nobody else tell them who you are.
Ah, got you.
You know what I'm saying? And I give that advice to anybody in life. Don't be ashamed of your shortcomings or whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
Put it out there. So when somebody else try to put it out there, everybody
It's
be like, oh, we
already out
already
there.
know that about him.
Exactly.
What you talking about?
Exactly. And we are in a political season. We will be electing a new president this year. You got a lot of material to make jokes on, right?
I don't do
Or
politics.
do you stay away from politics?
I stay away from politics.
Completely?
I have never seen
Wow.
a room get split in half like it does when you talk about politics.
Yeah.
People just believe in what they believe in and whatever. And I it's not worth it for me to get into.
Okay.
Because there are some people who are sold on what they believe.
Mm-hmm.
And politics isn't something I want to try to talk about.
Okay.
It splits the room in half in a way where I'm just like,
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. But I'm just saying, boy, you have a whole lot of material.
It's so funny when I see people race and vote for this person, and it's like, this is the person they presented to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize that? They presented this person to you. So you're acting like, oh, this is the guy. No, this is the person that you had to choose from.
True.
And when you say stuff like that, it'll make people upset.
Oh, yeah, people do get mad, but I still think there's just so much out there that you could really have a great comedy show with. But you're probably playing it safe by just staying away from it. Because
I take
people
my hat
nowadays,
off.
they get serious. You're right.
Comedians who
when it comes
do
to politics.
political jokes, I take my hat off to you.
Yeah.
That's one thing I stay away from.
Yeah.
I punk out when it comes to politics.
Smart man. I guess you're smart in that regard. So you're going to be at the Chicago Improv in Schaumburg. It's right at Woodfield Mall, ladies. Go buy a couple pairs of shoes, then head on over to the Improv. Tonight, 2 shows. You got 7:30 and 9:45.
Right.
Tomorrow, 7 and 9:15. And then on Sunday, same thing, 7 and 9:15. What's it feel like to come back home, man?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to see Mom
Yeah.
and everybody else that I can get to.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I'm from Chicago. I used to beg for transfers when people get off the train and everything. So, you know, this is where I grew up. My roots are here. And even though the city is a lot different,
Yeah.
you know, when I get off that plane at O'Hare and I ride into the city and I'm in the areas and everything I grew up in, it feels good.
Okay.
I can't believe I've been gone this long.
How long have you been gone?
I moved in 2000.
Whoa.
And these years flew by.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
It's people, are you from Chicago? I'm like, wow, I've been gone a long time. Yo,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I wish the best for you, your career, movies, TV, everything that you do, man. God
Thank
bless you.
sister.
Congratulations
I love
on your success.
Energy.
Well, thank you.
I didn't know about energy when I was a younger guy, but y'all better get into that energy thing. People with good energy, those are the people you need to be around.
Okay.
I love your energy. Thank
Corey.
you for your.
Love you, man.
That's what's up.
Love that jacket too. That jacket. Look at this jacket,
That's
man.
right. That's
Bling,
what's
bling,
up.
bling, bling.
Layaway, baby.
Shot down. Check out Corey Holcomb all weekend long. Chicago Improv in Schaumburg.